Next up is Frigates here. Today we're going to be talking about the Savage Dior. Viewers, it's been a long time since I've done one of these videos. But let's get into that let's get into that topic of the story. But first, I'm mostly known for doing a bunch of shorts. Like, I hardly ever do these videos, so I never actually came out and say. Beginning of last year, I was like at 500, and just over the past year, I just been grinding through the subs. So as of this video, I'm about to hit 800. Maybe I'm already gonna be at 800 by the time this video goes out. Today's what? Wednesday. This video is probably gonna go out on the 29th. This video should go out the 29th. But all I want to say was thank you to everyone who has been subscribing and just constantly just watching my shorts. I'm mostly known for my shorts. Okay, so before we get into this video, if it's night for you all, you might want to save this video for the morning, because some of these videos are actually pretty disturbing. Okay, so if you all are new here, hit that subscribe button, because, and also I did tell myself this, but I don't think no one's gonna do this. I mean, find a story really interesting, clip it, post it, tag me. I'm curious, even though that's probably never gonna happen. A man with the hand pew pew for family friendly, so I won't get this video demonetized because I need money, and because I want to get Taco Palenque con Carne tomorrow, so I can't get this video demonetized. So yeah, here's the video.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
Hey, just wondered if you guys saw Lost Puppy. He's a pit bull, blue nose. I believe he came in your yard, but I don't want to look without your permission.
Hey, you at the wrong house, dog.
Alright.
This second video is a little more disturbing, but whatever. I want my Taco Palenque con carne con frijoles, so whatever. She's 68. So this old lady, 68, she lives at her own house. She lives alone at her house in England, and since she's lives all alone and she's old, she's an easily target for break-ins. So this is like the 5th time it happens, and she's tired of it. So she actually just gets cameras, puts them out, and like no difference, at 1 o'clock they could be seeing a man walking around scrambling, and he feels so confident that he even turns on the lights while she's sleeping, and you can hear the TV in the background playing around, because you could hear him talking in the background, and the lady actually does wake up. So here's the video. But before I go ahead and show you the clip, I would like to introduce our first ever sponsor, which I still don't have. So subscribe so I get a sponsor. Sponsored by Savage Dior.
Why didn't my dad tell me?
I think he was trying to protect you.
I will sign papers. I don't want an innocent man to have to pay for his crime. Just promise me one thing.
Okay.
That is, I'll administer the Narcan now. Your father will wake up right away if you want to see him.
What is it? Your choice. Look, we both know your father screwed up, but he hid the truth because it didn't hurt.
I'll make the request. I just need you to get him on the phone. He'll take your call. You guys have been friends since law school. As a friend, I would have to advise
Yeah,
you.
he's already done 35 years.
I'm not suggesting he stay in prison. The governor pardons him on an excellent condition that he pleads guilty to the prison murder and gets sentenced to county servitude.
So the upstate DA and the warden get.
So a woman had noticed outside her window that there was footprints, and when she went outside to look at the footprints, she noticed that the footprints were actually walking to her window, like her actual room window, and they just walked away. So curiously, she got a camera and she put it facing outside her room window, and she ended up catching this. the man in the video can be seen looking down inside her window. But the thing was, the man was actually found and recognized as Robert. Now, when Robert was confronted the next day by the, a bunch of people had recognized it to actually be him. I wasn't reading that. So yeah, the man in the window was Robert. Let's move on to the next one. Now this one actually ends off on a cliffhanger, but I'm assuming I figure out how it ends. So this family actually went out and they actually hired a babysitter to watch the baby. They noticed a lot of break-ins were occurring, so they decided just to get cameras, put them, there were 6 of them that they put all over the house, and sure enough, 2 guys come in. They figure out that the back door was unlocked, so they walk in. You see one of the guys unwiring something at the counter, and when they make their way upstairs, one of the guards come running to the other guard and starts pointing at the door, saying that he heard a baby crying. So both of them go to the room, and this is where it ends. But I'm pretty sure that some robbers don't want to hurt. Usually they just want to go in and like steal a bunch of good stuff. So I'm assuming they just hear the baby and they just leave. Presumably, I don't know if that actually happened or they broke their way in. And I'm probably gonna get a copyright strike, and that's the one my taco palenque con frijoles con carne. So we ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna say that they walked out and they just took a couple of stuff and they left. Nobody was hurt. That's what I'm assuming. Move on to the next one. I talked into. Okay, so anyways, this next clip is a little more. This clip is more short. There's not really too much context, but a man just walks up to the house and he hears the video. Out of any weapon he had in his house, he brings a fishing pole. Yeah, you really show him. Now this one actually happened in Texas, in Arlington, not too far from Dallas. It's around 2. It's actually January 1st, 2022, so best way to start off the year actually. Like what, 2 years into the near year? So yeah, best way to start off the year. A nearby house camera actually catches this, and anyway. Explosion was caused by a gas appliance that was not turned off, and luckily nobody was in the house. But the house gets big for itself. It got badly destroyed. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one to recover. Hold on. This next one is more creepy. A family just got home from who knows what when a man was mysteriously following behind them. The mom and the son could be arguing about showering, and the kid says no, he's too tired. That's when this creepy man comes and tries to open their door. The mom could actually be hearing saying, "Who's that? Look, who's that?" After a while, the mom would scream, "Get out of here!" And the man would just stand there, just blank.
Go shower really fast. I need you to go shower. Please, Daniel. Who's that? Who is that? Get out of here. Get out of here. There's a guy outside. Look.
This next one happened in California during the wildfire section. Family could be seen packing up and getting ready to leave. And while packing up and leaving, you could see the fire in the back. That's when that guy in red came, when a nearby neighbor came by yelling to evacuate and leave.
Everyone evacuate, the flood's coming up! It's okay, girls! Russ, it is okay!
They managed to actually escape on time and stay by a nearby hotel. A few days later, it was safe to go back, and they went to go absorb the damage. And somehow, their house was actually not touched, but some of the other houses were not that lucky. So this woman just got back from dog walking, and she was unleashing her dog when she looked up and she noticed. She hurried up and grabbed her dog and ran inside quickly and locked the door because this man is coming. And so the man walks up the stairs. He tries to open the door, which of course is locked. This man pulls out gloves and he says that he has zip ties. The man notices the neighbors coming out to the car to get something real quick. So the man goes and grabs the water hose like he's doing yard work. Once he sees the neighbors go back inside, that's when he comes back. So we're gonna call these the 3 school commanders. One of the school commanders comes and blocks the camera with his glove majority of the video, but accidentally lets it go and immediately puts it back on. But then something shocking happened that they didn't expect to happen.
Hello? 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 Hello?
It was thought that these men, while blocking the camera, they were actually trying to lock the door. But in that case, when the man was talking, how come they didn't bring him out? This clip seems very confusing. In this video, you can actually see the man going through, scrambling around the parents' room. The parents along the side sleeping, completely unaware that this man is in their house. In the second shot, the son is sleeping with the night nurse. The man completely goes to the front door and lets himself out. To then the night nurse actually wakes up, notices him, and actually calls him back. Then the guy actually says to keep the door locked because it's not safe.
Okay, thanks.
Completely unaware that he was actually in there. He had broken into an open window to keep the kids' machines cold throughout the night to help them breathe. So this one is a little more disturbing. So this guy comes up with a box of candy, trying to lure the girl out of the house, trying to get her to open the door. It actually works, because during the video you see 3 people come out and barge into her house. The salesman is of course a part of the plan to open the door, but after she gets a good conversation with her, they get bunch in and tackle her, or who knows what they did with her. But this is not the first time he does it. It was actually reported that this guy actually tried to get by nearby neighbors' houses, but that family was suspicious of this guy and they didn't open the door for jack squat. So then the man gets mad, and then he just leaves and goes to the next door's neighbor house, and over there he does the exact same thing. And also that family did not open the door either. Be careful on which door you open. A guy was actually driving down the road and you could tell it was very stormy. But the thing was, a tornado was actually coming from behind him, and the video is just shocking in itself. I imagine being in that situation. So I won't get this video demonetized because I need money and I want to get Taco Palenque tomorrow. Because I want to get Taco Palenque con carne tomorrow. I was in middle school, and this video still popped out on my mind thinking, oh, I gotta show this one. So this guy is in the
County Inabib, southeastern of Star County Inabib South, until 2:00 p.m. of Central Daylight Time. At 1:15 p.m. of Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along.
So this guy is driving down the forest, and he's actually inside a forest fire, and he's trying to drive out. The video does cut off, but you get the glance of what it feels like to actually be driving.
I dispatched someone from the fire department in here at dispatch. I asked him, he said he is unaware of which way the fire is going. They have so many fires, they can't really keep track at this point, and they also cannot answer the fire.
And son go hunting pretty much in this forest, and supposedly lightning actually struck one of the trees, which slowly got it like on the fire, and then it slowly just built up until it just became a wildfire. And one of the rangers actually say, go. I dropped one of the most rare level. Once they realized that every single exit to leave the forest is all surrounded by fire.
Do I go?
We're gonna find out up here in a minute, aren't we? I think we can drive through this.
What? Dad, what if the car blows up?
Oh, wow, Dad.
Dad, this is insane.
I know. We don't want to get trapped in here. Easy, easy. All right, we're good, we're good, we're good. Slow down, slow down. Big rut here, just slow down. We're out of that fire.
We're not out of that, Dad. We're not out.
We're good, though.
What?
Easy, easy. Can't see. Just go easy now. Easy.
Dad, the car's heating up. It's gonna explode.
No, we're all right.
Dad, what if a tree falls on us?
Okay, slow down.
Please, God, help us.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Oh my God. Dad, we can't get out.
I'm getting out. You can't drive back. We get that out of the road. We get gloves.
Oh my God.
Stop.
Dad, we gotta get out of here.
Back it up.
Hopefully at 800. So if you're not already yet, make sure y'all subscribe. I try to do these videos like once a year once a year, and I'd like to do these videos like once a month, but if they're I don't know, it feels like they catch a lot of people off guard because I'm mostly known for my shorts. I don't talk to the camera, especially when like I'm the only one in the house. I could talk as loud as I want. I could pretty much scream. Like right now, I'm just like, I don't care. I can just say whatever I want, and no one's gonna come barging to the door, or my mom's not gonna call me like, hey, take out the trash, and I'm just here just talking. So I really appreciate every single one person that has made it through the end. If you made it through the end and found something really interesting, if you came this far, might as well just leave a comment. Which video you found interesting. If not, totally okay. Like the video or not, totally okay. I'm just happy you watched the video to the end, or at least clicked on the video at least. That's all from now. It's been Lightstopper. My boy Frontman over here that let me borrow his chair. Shout out Frontman over here. So yeah. Have a good day, have a good year, and I'm out.